How to receive better grades in an English exam? Well, of course, you've got to answer the question properly, haven't you? You've got to know precisely what the question is asking and answer the question in detail. I think that's the important thing. Any English language exam wants to look at the breadth of vocabulary that the candidate uses and the different sentence structures and obviously paragraphing. In other words, what they're looking for is confidence with language, and most mark schemes mention that. At the top grades, what they want to see is confidence with language, and I think that's probably the most important thing. There's very little revision that you can actually do for an English exam. The only thing you can do is to keep practicing past papers, but even that after a while becomes boring and can be counterproductive. Another good thing, of course, is to read, so that we know that to paraphrase is very important, and to have a broad vocabulary is very important. And the best way to develop your vocabulary is to read. And obviously you can't do that just before an exam. That's got to be a long-term plan that you do over many years. I think that if you as students now begin to read regularly, that will pay great dividend when you go to university in 2 or 3 years' time. So there's always that lag behind, you're not going to benefit immediately from the reading, it tends to be further down the line, okay? But for revision purposes, not really a lot you can do, but become more confident with the language and know the different styles of writing that are required. Again, with the listening, I think the greatest thing you can do about any listening exam is to listen to other people when they talk to you. If you listen to them and ask questions about what they're saying to you, that's a good practice. But otherwise, again, it's just down to language knowledge and practice.